So, as many of you might have known that me and Verene were a couple, and then we've been she's right now in the UK, and we've been together for more than 3 years. Yeah, but between this, last year we started a long distance relationship, which was like around 1 year and 2 days, until now that she's back in the UK. Yay, we're in a short distance relationship. But yes, the question right here is that how did we survive our 1 year long distance relationship? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Andrew, a computer science with AI student from University of Nottingham, and you, Verene?
Hi everyone, I'm currently a master's student studying mental health at the University of Nottingham.
So yes, on this channel we explore ways to improve our work, our life, and ourself in general. Yeah, I suddenly forgot how to do the intro. But yes, today we are basically gonna focus on sharing how both of us survived our 1 year long distance relationship. So yes, starting from the first question, I guess I have a list of questions here that how it works. We don't really have a script written out or something like that. Just basically first, why do you think it's a long distance relationship hard?
I'll say that because both of you are in different places and usually it's quite far and it's not easy for both of each other. And then some people might have, because you're in the city that are really far apart, yeah, that makes everything even harder because let's say if you have something that you want to share with your partner, either it's because of the time difference that maybe he or she's living and desperately want to share something that there's no one there to listen to you, have to turn to your friends or family instead of your thoughts, your happiness or your sadness to your partner. Then slowly it might makes you feel like there's no point of me to share something with my partner because yeah, every time when I need him or her, she's not there, he's not there. So I think that's the thing that makes everything harder and the point that usually couples might want to see each other, right? Yeah. So because of money issue, work issue and everything, it just makes everything so hard that we have to wait until a few months or a few years only that we can see each other. Yeah.
Okay. Is there a script over there?
No.
How can you read it so well? Oh my god. You do it bit better than how I do usual videos. But actually, that's a very good explanation. It kind of covers most of the thing. I can't think of anything else that I would like to say. I'll try to think during this time where I'm gonna clarify that. So I guess we still have to clarify that there is various kinds of long distance relationship, and our long distance relationship is kind of limited to ours is a 8 hour time zone difference long distance relationship that covers 10,000 km across 2 continents, and then what else? It's cross border as well, so definitely it's kind of tougher. But yeah, it's during a 1 year period as well. I quite agree with many things that Verene says. So yeah, unable to see each other, unable to spend time with each other, unable to get help from your partner when you want it. Yeah. But of course, there's the physical touch factor as well. Oh my god, you're missing physical touch. You can't hug or you can't kiss or something like that. So yes, that's like a huge thing as well. So yes, I guess that's what makes it hard. Is there anything else? I don't know. You pretty much cover everything. You're really good at that. So yes, and then right now we are gonna move on. So now that we know why is it so hard, now we're gonna move on to the second thing. So yes, the second thing is that how, it's actually from both of our perspectives. So I'm gonna ask you first, and then I'm gonna explain mine, so I don't see from different perspective on. So it's so hard, like how you explain it. So the thing is, how did it work out?
Like for both.
Yeah. Like why do you think it worked out for both of us?
I'll say in the past I actually think that long distance relationship is not going to work out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's various examples that shows us that it in the end you just get nothing out of it.
So you're not confident in our relationship,
No,
is it?
I mean in the past. Yeah.
Okay.
So but for both of us, I'll say actually our LDR starts at a very good time because I've started working and my job is very, very busy. So and it's I'll say it's like after 1 month and a bit then you leave and come to UK, right? Yeah. So that time I'm actually very into my job already. Yeah, I'm just so busy that I don't have extra time to overthink.
Okay.
especially on things about relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff that just keep my mind occupied. I have to just work, and yeah. And I still remember sometimes you even texted me and say, "Oh, I thought I'm going to call the police or something that my girlfriend disappeared."
Yeah. In fact, she's so busy. She is such a workaholic that she forgets to message me back. Yeah, for like hours.
Yeah. So I think the fact that both of us have our own stuff to do, and we are not just waiting for each other to reply us and talk to us.
Okay.
Yeah, we just have our own stuff to work on. Yeah, I think that's the main thing that makes it happen. I mean, makes it work for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have my job and you have your study and your own stuff to do.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's how it works out. But I would like to ask, I have like one question. I mean, I guess I have a few right now, just one. But do you think like because like before we had our long distance relationship, we kind of have a 1.5 year long distance relationship in our country because of COVID lockdown and all that. Do you think that kind of helped?
Yeah, I'll say yes. But I do notice the difference in which like we are doing the COVID long distance relationship.
Okay.
Actually, I feel a lot more sad compared to our real long distance
Right.
relationship.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe because I'm just at home all the time. Yeah, I do have my study to focus on, but other than that, I still have a lot more time to spend.
Okay.
And, it's COVID, so you literally just stay at home.
Okay.
You're not really going out, hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah. Then
You can't even meet your friends and all that, basically. Okay.
So I would think like, oh, why is he not messaging me or?
I messaged her, just so you know, she clarified it. I messaged her, it's she that didn't reply after that. Yeah.
I mean, in the past.
I did reply as well. I did message her.
Message is still okay, but when it comes to call, yeah.
Okay.
I think that there was a time that after that I realized, oh, it's been a month that we haven't been calling each other.
I was busy working on my depression vaccine.
Yeah. And it really makes me feel like, I'm bothering you.
Okay.
That I shouldn't text you.
Yeah, okay.
I
Okay, that's
shouldn't
another topic. That's like our past relationship. Then this one is about the long distance one where we call basically daily.
So,
Okay.
I'll say that actually helped, and it makes me really go and think that, I really have to start thinking about what I really want to do in my time instead of just waiting for you 24/7.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and plus my job happened a bit earlier before we started our LDR. Then it actually helped everything. And after my working time, apart from calling you, I still want to spend my time with my family, my friends. So my schedule is very packed. I have all sort of stuff to do. Yeah.
Alright, now on to me. So, oh my god, I just got older in a few minutes because you talk scary stuff about me. Just kidding. But yes, now on to me. Why do I think it worked out? So, I have a slight different perspective. Some of them a bit different, as in because prior to my departure, I already started thinking about this, and then we started a podcast. Oh yay! Why didn't you talk about the podcast? But it's okay. I'll ask you that later. I'm just gonna share my stuff. So I think that podcast actually did help. Because I started a podcast, one of the reason we talk a lot, we think that we can provide a lot of value. Why not just do that? And then might as well. We're going on a LDR, so that would definitely help us in having something in synchronized, something that we can definitely talk about, we can discuss about, we can work towards. So it's kind of a cool thing, a cool project for both of us with no expectation, something like that. So I think that definitely helped out. It's still running right now, so I think it's a cool thing. And then besides that, definitely during our whole LDR relationship, you see LDR, the R stands for relationship, so it's like just LDR, LD relationship. But yes. But the thing I want to say is that we call very often. We call pretty much daily, which is a thing. But I do agree, because you studying is actually quite free. You don't have much things to do. During that time, sometimes I literally just stay there and then wait for you to call. Yeah, yeah, because yeah, I don't know. I guess another thing is that I don't really enjoy study that much at that time. So yeah, so it's that thing. I guess for me it's more like the podcast, and then yeah, we call very often. The thing is UK life in the UK. I was gonna say, UK life is generally amazing. It's good. The friends here are good. The only part which I dislike about if I truly like my study, probably I probably won't be waiting for you to call. Yeah. It's like pretty much the life here is amazing. Like just that there's definitely a lot more free time on my hands compared to like working and all that. So guess that just helped. And then generally I'll say that I guess we forgot to talk about one thing is that trust. Like we have a very good because we've been together for 2 years by then, so we have a very good trust foundation. We have been through many stages of our relationship, early stages like what Verene has talked about that time when I did call for weeks, or like all those stages we kind of been through that. We kind of solved it. Yeah, like we don't need to worry about anything. I guess she's able to provide me with a sense of security. I was like, yeah, I trust her quite a lot, and then I guess she feel the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Even though I'm like with girls most of the time, as in like because I live in a hall. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my friends are.
All guys as well. Okay. Yeah. So like it's kind of like balanced. Not that we're comparing, but then just it's something to point out. Other than that, why it work out? I guess yeah, these are the few reasons. Then I even flew back to surprise you. Oh my god! I mean, like without that, it's still gonna work well. But it's just like that's a plus factor thing. Yeah. So, but actually, genuinely for me, like how it worked. Yeah, I think the podcast definitely helped. The like calling daily definitely helped. We have a lot of stuff to share about, which is I don't know how we did do that. And then we have a very good trust foundation, and then we have given both each other a sense of security. And then other than that, there's the third thing, trust. Oh yeah, so we have generally a very good relationship foundation because it's been 2 years, it's stable and all that, so that definitely helps. But I guess if I know that some people might ask, what if like there's arguments or something like that. I guess that does happen, but funnily, it's not about really our relationship. I guess it's more towards the podcasting. Yeah, like that's another topic where we talk about when we involve work in relationship. Yeah, that's something like that. Like yeah, that's more about the podcasting. It's not our relationship is generally fine. We don't talk about like, oh my god, why did you go out with that guy and then never tell me about it. It's more about like work stuff. So that's a bit funny. So generally, yeah, and that's how I think it worked out.
Most of the time we tell each other that I'm going out tomorrow or something because we call every day.
Yeah.
Then I think one of the things that
I sent her flowers as well. One Valentine's.
One of the things that could be important is actually to find something to work on so that you share something in common. Both of you are in different country. You meet different people. You might have experienced different culture, stuff like this, and your lifestyle, of course, it will change. Yeah, so I think it's a good thing that we do actually have podcasts that we share in common. Yeah, so when every week we make sure that we have time that we set apart to work on this. Then we talk about stuff. Yeah, I do think that is a plus point for making LDR work.
That's cool. Okay, now on to the third question. So, what do you think is the biggest obstacle in this LDR? You first, and then I'll share as well.
I'll say the physical touch and be present physically. Because I remember there was once that Andrew was very stressed about his final year project. Yeah, and so he's like super sad and everything. I wanted to comfort him, but it just makes it a lot harder through just phone. Even though we are video calling, but it's still a lot harder. If I'm there physically, I can hug him, and I believe he might feel a lot better compared to just me talking on the screen. Right? Yeah. I'll say that is the biggest obstacle.
Okay.
Sometimes, although we don't really have argument about our relationship, but sometimes being there physically makes things a lot more easier. And you can just easily provide comfort and everything if let's say something didn't work out.
Alright, that's cool. Yeah, on to me. First thing, my biggest obstacle is that, there's this thing. So this thing which is, this puzzle thing which you are done halfway. So there's another half like over here. Like, it's within this package. Yeah, quite cool stuff. Quite fun, But the thing is, why is this an obstacle? Is that because I gave her this, I gave her this, it's a really nice puzzle. It's Taipei, somewhere that we actually wanted to go. I think we originally planned to go on 2020 or 2021.
2020.
Yeah, 2020, right? Like if there's no COVID, we would have been there, but we didn't. So I gave her this to work on it. But in the end, I find more fun playing it. And then like one of the biggest obstacle for me is that I didn't get to play this. But of course, this came over to the UK when my parents came over, because my parents brought some Verene stuff here, so very funny. And then yes, I got to complete how, by that time it was here. It's like just halfway done. Yeah, it's just halfway done. I did all the other rest, and then now I'm just
wait. I have to say that this actually a lot more harder than from what you see.
No, but then I did it very fast, right? I should have recorded that.
Okay, you have big chunk of time that you
Okay, never mind. Now we are gonna we have this where we probably can just make a video on how much, like not gonna complete the whole thing, but it's just gonna be a sample size of how much we are able to do, and then like just kind of compare our ability. But like this is one of just a funny thing, but this is one of the obstacles. It's a very fun thing. It's very beautiful as well. And then I just didn't get to play it.
The quality is very good.
Yeah. I will probably put a link below if you wanna check it out. But yes, other than that, actually, I pretty much agree with what Verene has said. The physical thing is the most important, and I particularly agree with the part where you say, like, when there's argument, everything. Like, for me, it's mostly the work stuff. It will be a lot easier to be settled if it's like physically and all that. It will just be a lot better compared to like settling through a video call or even a voice call, something like that. So yeah, that is the main thing. Like, even when there's time where we're very stressed, sad, something like that, and then I just can't be there. Like, because like sometimes there's some stuff that you just prefer to talk with your partner instead of anyone else. So that is like the pretty biggest obstacle. Other than that, I guess there's one more thing I say is maybe a bit of a regret is that definitely when there's like major life moments later, like you're just not there together with her, like during her graduation or my graduation. Yeah, she's not here as well, and then like there's like I was there for your birthday though. I don't know why. It so happens that I'm there. I mean, like anniversary, Valentine's Day, Chinese New Year, something like that. Like, all these events. So that is just a small regret, but I mean, it's not that much of a big thing. Like, it's with that now we're able to be here. Yes. So yes, I guess that's like the biggest obstacles that I'll say I think of in this LDR.